to our Dino Charge vlog.
What are you talking about ours? I'm mostly the one doing all the work.
Yeah, I show up every once in a while.
Well, anyway, yeah. Welcome back to the Power Ranger vlog. And today's episode, World's Famous in New Zealand. No, actually, that's the title. It says World Famous, and then there's a little hyphenated saying, in New Zealand.
Full parentheses.
Whatever, you know what I mean. And today is what the episode deals with. The Rangers discovered that there's basically Sledge's escape pods flying around New Zealand. And they are discovering what the F's going on. And all they know is that somebody is taking pictures, and they want to know who's taking the pictures. So they travel to New Zealand!
Where it's the hometown of one of the Rangers.
Yes, Chase. That's basically like that's like mostly the only thing we really know about Chase. He's from New Zealand, he likes skateboarding, he likes to hit on women. Those are his three things, and he constantly talks about one of those three.
Yes. Sadly, he knew the old Kroger.
Yeah. Anyway, they locate the person who's been taking photographs. A man named Albert, who, when I first seen him and what he was talking about, since he was a Bigfoot tour guide, he has merchandise of a horn of a unicorn, a tentacle of a giant squid, a footprint of Bigfoot, and he had an eye patch. He kept reminding me of Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. And actually, yeah, he almost is like that.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
As they explain what's going on, he has no other clue. He just gives them the location of where the ships are coming from. They're like, okay, let's start investigating. They investigate, and then a bike robbery. They hunt down the robber to discover that the robber's been taken out for the Purple Ranger. That's what the ships were looking around for, the Purple Energon, and they found him.
Which is weird.
They start chasing after the Ranger, trying to find out who is the Ranger, and the monsters appear with our monster of the day, Meteor, which the only thing we got as a character, it's hungry. That's all we got.
Yeah, he returned to the ship saying, I came back because I'm hungry.
That's all we got of the Meteor. He's hungry. This was more focusing on the Ranger than the monsters, so yeah, we'll let that slide.
Yeah.
They send out minions while the Purple Ranger is scared out of its mind. While the Rangers are fighting back, and Meteor escapes. And we discovered that the Purple Ranger was Albert.
The craggy old man. Who, ironically, was in better shape than the Rangers.
You're jumping ahead, but here's what happened. How Albert found it was, he did it while New Zealand was suffering from a snowstorm. There was a girl trapped in the mountains, and he went to rescue her. When he rescued her, the Purple Energem bonded with him, giving him the power of the Purple Ranger. So that makes sense. He did a good deed. It acknowledged him for that. And then they were saying, okay, since you don't understand about monsters, we should train you. And it actually proven for a man who's in old age, he can move like hell. He
put us to shame.
He's putting the Rangers to shame for how fast and strong he was.
Mainly fast. And on Sledge's ship, they resurrected two monsters. Stingrage from the episode from When Let Sleeping Zords Lie, basically the Aqua Zord, and the Frost monster from the first episode, which... When did he get destroyed?
That's the question. I remember that episode, and he didn't get destroyed. All that happened was he got grabbed by the T-Rex and flung like a freaking stick.
Yeah, I remember.
I didn't even see no explosion, so we know he didn't die. Unless they died off screen and we didn't get to see it.
That might be.
Yeah. So yeah, Sledge decided to sick 3 of them on them. Why don't you just sick more? Resurrect any of the old ones and just sick out more. That would make more sense.
But at least we found out that the resurrection machine's not a one-trick pony.
Yeah, so that's the bright side. It's not a one-trick pony. And then, but yeah, though it is not a one-trick pony, but the problem is he uses to resurrect the old monsters and also using new monsters. So basically, he's getting rid of more bounty for getting rid of his newer ones. That's still kind of stupid. Why don't you just resurrect the old ones every time?
Yeah, he could have brought back the one they can clone.
He already did that. It's not dead.
Why doesn't he use it to clone them more then? Save his bounty, send the clones to fight.
I don't know. But yeah, as soon as all those three monsters are down there with their minions, they're ready to fight. And Albert is still afraid, which we can't blame the guy. He's mostly dealt with
petty thefts.
Petty thefts and all that. And dealing with the monsters like a giant step up. And he is acting like how a normal person would feel in this situation. And throughout the whole time we were watching this, Dolman kept stating, he can handle it. I'm like, yeah, right. You would have been seeing yourself on the floor getting stepped on a few times. Even I admit I'll be having my shoelaces being coughed out my ass.
Taking on bigger threats.
Whatever. Yeah, so Tyler's basically spending the whole time trying to cheer up Albert, trying to get him to conquer the fears and fight. While basically all the other Rangers are fighting the monsters. And then the meteor monster did the most stupidest thing. Pulled out a meteor ready to smite them, and then the Rangers start playing a game of hot potato with it.
Hot potato, hot potato!
Please don't sing the Wiggles.
Oh, shiznit, I forgot. They did do that.
They start tossing the meteor around, and Tyler, using the power of the Graphite Ranger, sucker punches the meteor, carpet bombing the three monsters.
Or so we thought.
We didn't kill them, we just only killed the meteor monster. The meteor monster grows big, and then they summon their Zord, which proves one thing. They do not need Tyler to form get the T-Rex Zord in there.
Well, of course, considering it's the main part of the Zord.
No, I'm just stating, because every time they use the main Zord, Tyler's always in it. So it means that he had to be at least controlling it. But it proves that he doesn't need to be in the Zord for them to use it.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Dino Thunder.
Don't look at me, I never watched Dino Thunder.
Or Ninja Storm.
Barely watched that too.
Either way, the other Rangers could pilot the Megazord.
But yeah, when Tyler's still trying to help Albert, he gets his leg frozen by Ice Age, and Albert's trying to help Tyler escape.
Yeah.
Which leads them to a swampy area in New Zealand, as the monsters are still attacking them. And Albert
plays the old man card.
Yes. He morphs into the Ranger, starts...
Oh, my back!
Yeah. Tricking the monsters, basically letting their guard down. Kicks them both, and they get trapped into those rope tricks, where they're hanging upside down. So it's like, that is kind of funny he tricked them. There's more than one way to win a battle instead of basically just going OP on their butts.
Yeah, and then he makes a corny joke saying, I finally caught 2 Bigfoots.
Well, they do have big feet. But yeah, it is smart. It's a unique way of fighting in the Ranger style, since all of them just go, Super Mega Attack! Boom! He just went, Trip, caught ya, you're in my trap.
Now I'm gonna break this ice off the Ranger's leg.
Yeah. And then the next thing that happened, which we give it credit, they did the most nicest thing that was cool. Keeper appeared, and Albert's purpose was not to be the Purple Ranger, but to protect the gem. And Albert basically gave up the power of being a Ranger.
By putting it up to
Keeper's staff, which basically removes all the bonding power with it.
Yeah.
So it proves that anyone can be the Ranger, but you have the choice if you want to stay being a Ranger. So that's actually kind of the cool parts.
The only question is now, who are they going to find to be the Purple Ranger?
Well, a lot of people state in the theories that Kendall may be the Purple Ranger. I'm not going all out saying, yeah, she's the Purple Ranger, but yeah, there's some people...
It's a possibility.
Yeah, people are just stating she could be it.
It wouldn't be the first time a commander has been a Ranger.
She's not the commander. Keeper's the commander. She's more of the science tech officer.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time for that either.
Well, anyway.
Not bringing up SPD.
Yeah, he's bringing up a lot of Power Rangers shows I didn't watch during that time. But yeah, I would state it's not that bad of that decision of what they did. Albert could have been a good character if he stood as a Ranger, but he wants to stay in New Zealand and help out the people with what he can do. So it's kind of nice.
Because he basically said, I may have been chosen to be a Power Ranger, but New Zealand needs me more.
So at least that's a good thing, like the Prince, but the Prince kept his Ranger Zord and all that.
Oh, he wanted to be a Ranger in the first place, but so we
Though-
won't go into that.
Yeah. Though I will state one little complaint I had when I first saw the Purple Ranger. It was a guy in the Zords. I mean, in the Ranger suit. So I was like, wait, ain't the purple... Shouldn't there at least be a female in the Ranger suit? That was my only complaint. I'm like, please tell me our only female Ranger is going to be Shelby. Please tell me not. She's like, kind of annoys me sometimes. We need at least another female character.
Well,
at least.
I kind of felt the same way for Ninja Storm when I found out the Yellow Ranger was a dude.
When you dropped that, it was... I'm just stating, it would have irked mine, but hopefully we get another female Ranger, because...
Like Kendall.
Or someone else, we don't know. But yeah, my honest opinion about the show, it is actually nice. It shows you more of difference of the characters, and actually opens up more, and showing that Albert may be a little bit of a... Cuckoo, cuckoo. More of a type of guy who likes to trick people, but he does have a good heart. He does help out when he needs, when he can. Also, giving up the power to be a Ranger. That is like some people hard to do. If you're given a chance to be a Ranger, the question is, would you accept the power?
Or would you reject it?
Or would you know your limitations and just give it up, knowing that you can't do it?
Sadly, I know I wouldn't make it.
I admit too, though I would dream of being a Ranger, I would know my limitations. I can't handle all the stuff they deal with.
I can't because of other stuff.
All I can say is, this is a good episode. Can't wait till next week. Till then, Rasa is signing out.
Bye-bye. This has been Dolman, too.